Here's a 6L90 transmission out of a 2013 utility body truck, 3500 series Chevy. Anyway, this vehicle came in. Customer was complaining of a slippage condition. Dropped the pan first. This is what we saw. A lot of material contamination in the unit. There's also, some stuff in the back here. So what happens, when the converters go bad, this vehicle is loaded heavy, probably in excess of 12,000 pounds. That converter material gets ingested right into the pump. You see that this pump is scored up here. Also chewed this up here. You can see that there's material present here. Also in the bushing, you can see that there's material from the converter. So I'd say the original point of failure is a torque converter, but when the torque converter fails, it sends material directly into the pump, and when the pump is damaged, unfortunately, it is part of the bell housing assembly. So you have to buy the pump, the bell housing, the pump itself, the pump stator assembly. Typically, you're going to replace the rotor assembly as well. This is the rotor assembly out of it. So, unfortunately, because of the design of this transmission, when you have a converter failure, it often takes out some additional components that increase the cost. Even with these component requirements, barring gear train issues and stuff like that, still able to save money doing a rebuild versus putting a replacement unit. Just to get a reference of the size of this transmission. Here's the gear train of the transmission. Very, very substantial. This transmission has pretty high capacity. By comparison, here is a 7226 Mercedes-Benz transmission. You can look at the size of the gear train components by comparison, and they are much smaller than the 6L90. This transmission is also used in a variety of applications that make significant power. 556 horsepower Cadillac Ctsv actually uses this 6L90 transmission, very similar to this.